This performer coming on stage is a performer of outstanding repute in the Caribbean. This man came on the scene with a very, very great presentation as a playwright, as a storyteller. Tantimal, Slim, Colleen, just to name a few. And across the Caribbean, he has made us laugh on so many times, but the messages we have digest because they've been so great. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together as we present to you the Caribbean storyteller, playwright, Mr. Paul Keynes Douglas.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, these lights so bright. Dim down the lights, make it about half moon or something. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say what great pleasure it gives me to be here performing for Everybody's Magazine, you know. And you look like such a lovely audience. I know we're going to have a good time tonight. Fellas telling me how things hard in America and recession, all kind of thing, but you have to know how to look to see where the improvements are, you know. Yesterday, when I came in here, I went downtown Brooklyn, I see a fella begging with one hand out like that. When I passed back in the evening, I see him begging with two hands out. I said, what happened, boy? He said, business good to open a branch. So you have to know how to look. So, you know, things are improving. Don't find things that are too hard in America. You have to know how to look at it. All over the Caribbean, all over the world, people are having problems and so on. Especially storytellers. You know, when we do storytelling, when we come together, it's like family, you know. We like to welcome everybody to the storytelling, you know. So because how you begin is very important. You know, in Jamaica they say, Jack Mandoromina choose none. In the French islands they say, Tim Tim, Boissesh. And the storyteller says, Tout sakibo bondie mette asulate. And that means all the good things on earth is God put it there. So before we begin the storytelling, we like to clear ourselves of all responsibility for what we're going to say. It's only a story. And this is something politicians should learn. Before they open their mouth and say anything, they should say they're not responsible for what they're going to say. So we like to welcome everybody, you know, because how you begin the show is very important. I know a fellow in Jamaica, for instance, when he met Selassie, Selassie said, I am highly Selassie, the other fellow, I'm highly delighted. Embarrass the whole of Jamaica. You know, but parents don't like their children in the Caribbean to become things like comedians or comics, you know. No mother wants to introduce her son like, meet my son, the clown. But if you're an engineer or a doctor, lawyer, interior decorator, anything that earn it is all right. That's why tonight I'm a storyteller. You know, but you see in the West Indies we like to talk so much that we take it for granted. We feel that it's easy to be a storyteller. Boy, it take a lot to be a talker. In the first place, you have to know how to pronounce your words. You know, some of us like to talk, but we don't know how to pronounce at all. I know a fella get a job doing terrazzo, what you put on the ground to make it nice and smooth. First job he got on, he can't remember how to pronounce terrazzo. Look at the woman and say, Madam, I come to terrorize your floor. He lost that because of pronunciation. And of course, you know, in the West Indies, we have all these different accents. You have Jamaican, Grenadian, Barbadian, Dominican, Vincentian, St. Lucian, you have St. Thomas, you have St. Croix, then you have downtown accent, uptown accent, behind the bridge accent. You have accent by accident, you have all kind of accent. So you know the accent very important, especially when it comes to tourism. Because you know, we have these tourists who come to the West Indies and feel they cannot die because they're in paradise. So let's walk across the road and do all kind of stupid things they wouldn't do in their own country. They can't dead, they're in paradise. So the other day in Barbados, man, this tourist walking across the road and watching where he going in paradise, he can't dead. Bajan taxi driver coming on the road, full speed, nearly bounce him. Put up Breaks Creek. Man, the Bajan get vexed. Yeah, man, you come here to die. Tourists know I came here yesterday. So, you see the kind of problems we have with accent. So pronunciation, accent, all these things very important. And of course, you know, West Indians love to talk with their hands. If you want to hush up a West Indian, you don't tie him out, tie his hand and he can't talk. You know, saying how things long, 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 or they wrong, 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 or they short, short. If you see them when they're talking, all kind of. But you see, that come from Africa. You see, in the old days, when we were in Africa, we had spear to throw, bush to jump over, lion to run from, alligator to fight, hippopotamus to jump up on, tree to climb, all kind of thing. They pick us up, they drop us in the West Indies, braps. No lion, no tiger, but we have all the action still. So when you see fellas talking, you know it's culture going on, so left them alone, let them wave their hand and so on. And of course, you know, West Indians love to talk, but they don't like to listen. If you see 20 West Indians in a room, they're all talking at the same time about different things and listening to other people's conversation. That is why we have confusion in the West Indies, you know? For instance, when I went to school, we used to do the 23rd Psalm, and there was this line that went like this: surely goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. And it was only about last month I found out who Shirley was. You know, for years, I used to believe that a girl called Shirley in the Bible, because I never listened. So you see, pronunciation, accent, all this kind of thing. Because as storytellers, we are communicating. And as West Indians, we communicate with our voices, our body, our mouth, our face, everything. Other day, I see a woman in Grenada running up behind a dustbin truck. She said, you have room for more garbage? Fella says, yes, man, jump in, jump in, jump in. You know? So I don't know what's really going on with this communication thing. So all these things go into making good storytellers, knowing how to look at the audience, how to use your accent, your voice, your words, and so on. Because, you know, West Indians, we communicate in a special way. We have a special way of looking at life. So when fellas say, boy, I understand the West Indians, they have problems. This is why politicians always have problems. They don't really understand the damn people. You know, you have to look at how we relate to each other. It have some doctors in Trinidad could tell you how sick you are just by looking at your wallet. They don't have to do nothing else. And the patient's worse. I know this patient gone to the doctor. Tell doctor, he said, doctor boy, I'm feeling very sick. Doctor say, do you urinate properly? He says, yes, doctor, every morning, 6 o'clock, urination, clockwork. Doctor say, that's fine. How about bowel movements? Say, yes, doctor, every morning, 7 o'clock, clockwork. The doctor say, no problem, you urinate properly, bowel movements proper. What's your problem? He said, doctor, I don't get out of bed till 9 o'clock. So, you see the kind of thing we're talking about? We talk about communication. We make life hard in the West Indies. So to study us, you have to study how we relate to life. Take cricket, for instance. When West Indies playing and they're winning, boy, you must know, everybody's smiling. Radio turn up, Twitter blasting, squeeter blasting, everything blasting downtown. You could see all inside everybody's house. They want to see all the nice stereo set, everything blasting. West Indies doing well, man. Some fellas put on TV, put on radio. They're watching TV, they're watching radio. They're watching TV, they're listening to radio. You know? West Indies doing well. But from the time West Indies start to lose, is the next story. Everybody face long, long, long. Men walking on the road like their mother dead. Some fellas turn off the radio. We ain't listening to no more damn radio. Then they go on by the window listening to the neighbor radio. You know, they can't take licks at all. Walking around the room, talking to themselves like they're mad. They should have drop Lloyd, drop Lloyd. Lloyd not even playing, drop Lloyd. We can't take licks. Take a thing like going to the beach. You think going to the beach is a simple thing, eh? It's a simple thing. But in the West Indies, even that could be a problem. It's have some people like to go to the beach, but don't bring no bathing suit. You know them? I have a friend like that. I say, boy, let's go to the beach. He said, boy, I'm coming, but I really don't want to bathe. You know what I mean? I'm going to just come for the line. I don't feel like really swimming. You know what I mean? I'm going to watch audio. I say, boy, bring your bathing suit. He said, nah, boy, I tell you, I don't want to swim. I say, all right. We go on to the beach. Well, boy, when we reach there, everything nice. Water sweet, sun hot, cloud white, sky blue. Everybody having a good time. He no want to bathe. Don't have no bathing suit. Well, lend me underpants now. My expensive New York underpants. I say, no way that underpants going in any salt water. No, I have a nasty little khaki pants. I just keep in the back of the car to clean the car. Now, most West Indians do not buy them yellow cloth to shine their car and thing. They use underpants, old shirt, t-shirt and thing. So I have a nasty little khaki pants. It have about 15 different color polish on it. First it's nasty. Look like tie-dye khaki. I say, well, I have that there. If you don't mind putting it on, you could borrow it. He said, no problem, man. So he put on my nasty little khaki pants. An expensive New York belt cost about $50 US. And he jumped in the water. Make a big brown circle immediately. But fellas like that do not swim near the shore. Oh no! He gone all out in the ocean where even George wouldn't go here or there, man. Watch me, backstroke, side stroke, front stroke, he's swimming. Well, khaki already. When he's on the shore, it weighed about 2 pounds. But by the time the water hit it, it weighed about 40 pounds. He started jumping, help, 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 help. You think I swimming out there to risk my life for he and a nasty khaki pants? I say, drop the pants, it's mine, drop it, it's all right, drop it. He dropped the pants, but he ain't got the belt, so I'm throwing the belt alone. All because he wouldn't bring a bathing suit to the beach. Take the way we treat children. The way we treat children in the Caribbean is a shame. Sometimes we feel that children don't understand nothing, and we don't like to call anything by its proper name. That's why we don't have good mathematicians, because of toilet training. We tell the babies the children how they're doing number 1, number 2, and number 3. Then, as if that's not bad enough, we tell the child how you 1 zing, 2 zing, 3 zing. Next thing you tell the child, point when you want it to do. So the child thinks we gone metric now, 0.22. So we have children 22 to the nearest decimal point. And that's why we do have good mathematicians. Because we associate mathematics with toilet training. Take how we treat women. You hear this thing about battered women? Well, they have a lot of battered women in the Caribbean. But we're trying to solve the problem. But to solve the problem, you have to admit that you're battered. And the women will not admit that they're battered. Tell me all kind of things, how they bounce a door, fall down a stair. I meet a girl that did a big cut on top of her head. I said, girl, what happened? She said she bites herself. You know what I mean? So I said, girl, but how you bite yourself quite on top there? She says she stand up on a chair. So we have some real problems. But the women are fighting back, The women fighting back, man. I meet a girl, I say, girl, how the husband? She say, husband, you mean husband? He gone so long, I let him go. And next one had a fight with the husband. And she watched him. She say, you see, You're not going to see me for 2 weeks. And she cut him in bow ties, boop, boop. So you understand the kind of situation. So you understand? We have to understand how we look at life in the Caribbean. Now, basically, half our problems in the Caribbean are, either hereditary problems or environmental problems. Now, hereditary problems are problems you inherit from your last husband, your last wife, your last government, your last whoever. Environmental problems are those you create for yourself by doing dotish things. Let me explain further the difference. Now, if your wife has a baby and look like you, that's hereditary. If your wife have a baby and look at the neighbor, that's environmental. So y'all understand? So, under these two sections of problems, you can break them down into two other sections, which are economic problems and health problems. Now, when it comes to economics, I believe that any West Indian housewife could run the government. Because most housewives understand the basis of good economics, and that is you cannot spend what you don't have. Most of our governments spend what they have, what they don't have, and what other people have. You have to spend what you have. Learn to economize. Like this priest who had the parrot and wanted to impress his congregation, he could work miracles. Give the parrot 2 bread and tell the parrot, go and hide and talk to church, and when I say send down bread from heaven, drop bread. Parrot say, no problem, man, give me the bread. So Sunday morning he say, my people, I can work miracles. They say, show us. He says, send down bread from heaven. I said, boop, he dropped the first bread. They said, miracles, do it again. He says, send down bread from heaven. I said, boop, he dropped the next bread. They said, do it again. Now the priest forget how much bread he gave the parrot. He says, send down bread. Parrot should think it's a bakery or a beer what, whatever. The thing is, you have to learn to economize, good economics. And that's economy. Now when it comes to health, just as you have to learn to economize, you have to learn to condomize. You see this thing called a condom? I'm talking about health now, health. It's very important that we get the message across with AIDS and all these things going on. We have to learn to talk about it. But a lot of people don't know what a condom is, but they wouldn't talk, but they're too embarrassed. I know a girl tell me she thought a condom was a small condominium. I know she buys shares in one. But she's not too bright, you know. She's the same girl tell me she thought the ozone layer was a foul. So you see the kind of problem we have out there with the population. So I was trying to work with the doctors on this health education project. Doctors say, boy, we have plenty of problems. Say, we went to St. Lucia. Explain family planning to them. We got a condom, we got a big Gros Michel banana, and we put it on. They say they understand perfectly. 2 months later, this fellow wife pregnant. The doctor said, what happened, man? You say you understood. We used the banana, you say you understood. He said, yes, doctor, I put on a whole bunch and she still get pregnant. So, I really don't know what's going on out there. Another doctor in Trinidad now had a problem. He said about the Chinese part of the population. He said, explain to them. They said they understood perfectly. 2 months later, this guy's wife was pregnant. The doctor said, well, what's the problem? You said you understood. He said, doctor, I understood everything, you know. But you see, when I put it on, it had a little piece left over, so I cut it off. So, I don't know what's going on. So I have to tell these kind of stories now to help educate the population, you know, in a nice way about the condom use. But we have problems even with the children because, again, you have to educate children and in the language they can understand. And sometimes we shy away from talking to children.
Good night, 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 good night. We're here again on Iowa Stage, Comedy Night. You know, I want to say thanks to everybody for being here, all the people who get the notification and already logged on. You understand? I want to say good night, and welcome, welcome to another edition of the Trinbago Comedy Cook-Up, you know? So every night I give all a little show, I don't give all a little show already, or let's see a little thing about Clean Douglas, so let's see what's going on already. Everybody big in comedy is going to get an opportunity to be showcased right on this stage. You understand? Whether if you Chinese, you Indian, you Douglas, you whatever, you know, once you're from Trinidad and you're in the culture, you will get to be here, right? I don't have to go into what this thing is all about anymore because everybody who on this page already know what this project is all about. And I want to say thanks to every artist for being on this stage and making the contribution and showing the people of the world that here we're going on. We will service you until the corona disease is gone and things get back to normal, and then we go come up by you and service you, right? So all I know how it go, all the concerts is free, and all I would like you all to do is just make your contribution, you know. And if you look on the page, on the YouTube channel Iwa TV, go there fast, Iwa TV on YouTube. You know, you can go on Facebook, Neil Iwa George on Facebook, go there. You'll see a Cash App. That means if you're in America, England, anywhere in the outer world, we have just a little Cash App on your phone, you can make your contribution. On YouTube, you can make a contribution by Fund Me TNT. Fund Me TNT. Click on it and it takes you to the account and you make a contribution. And everybody who make the contribution here, I'll big you up, you know, let everybody in the world know that, you know, you're doing good. You're doing good for culture. And we have a special day for all the people who make the contribution right here on this stage. So I would like to take this opportunity to just introduce to you tonight the Trinbago Comedy Cook-Up. And I would like to call the boss lady, Princess Margaret. Come in, Princess.
Good night, thank you, Iwa.
All right, thanks. She done push me out. You pushed me out already. Thank you, thank you.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry about that. That's the main boss, all you know, eh? Because this here is Iwa Stage. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome one and all. Thank you all for viewing. We really love it that you have been supporting us. We thank you so very much. Let me say, first and foremost, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Trinidad and Tobago and the international community. I want to say happy Father's to you all. I hope you all had a wonderful day today, and I hope everything went your way. Fathers, we appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for standing up for your family, for your kids. You know, thank you. It's a blessing to have kids as well, you know. So nonetheless, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice mix coming down for you tonight. A mix, when I say a mix, it's not the same old thing, because on this stage here, Iwa Stage, every Sunday going to be something different, something new. And we're going to mash up the stage. But let me give all you something before I move over here, because all you know we had to warm all you up before the artists come on here and mash up the stage. It might never say too much to come back, so let me just shine a little bit. You understand? What I want to tell all you is that, you see, men, they just get themselves in some serious situations. Yeah, they're always doing some kind of nonsense, something always happening to them. This fella going home one night, late enough, but he good business, going walking and he had to pass through by a beach area. As he going walking, he hear, hey, stop there. He look wrong. He want to know, but what is that? He started walk. He heard the voice say, dig! He stopped. He said, but wait now. Like a hallucinating? What is that, boy? He started walk again. He heard the voice, I said dig! The man stopped. Gone down and he started dig the sand. He dig. When he do so, he see a chest. Pick up the chest. He watch it. He heard the voice say, open it. He said, wait, what? He said, open it. Look so, he see a stone on the ground. The chest have a rusty padlock. He take the stone, pang, pass up in the chest. When he look inside the chest, so, one set of gold coin. Gold. He stand up there, he scratch his head, well, he start to laugh. He's so God, I rich. The voice say, hey, find a casino. He said, but I going home. He said, I say, find a casino. Man say, all right. Let that casino right down the road. So he walk down the road, reaching the casino. Go on and he change the goal. He heard the voice say, roulette. He said, but I never play. He said, I say roulette. He said, all right. He take all the tokens. Go on by the roulette table and he put it down on the table. It almost mash up the table. First it a roulette coins. Rest it down there. The voice say, put it on 27. He said, what? All? He said, I said, put all on 27. He said, boy, how I could put all on 20? He said, I said, put all on 27. The man put it on 27. And the thing started to spin. Spinning. They throwing the ball. Now it just be making a little noise and thing. When the thing stop, it's up on 26. The voice says, shit. Now, if he'd have just go in the house, voice or no voice, that wasn't going to happen to him. Because man like to get himself in sticky situations. And then again, they fast too. And everything woman get or do, they just want to get too. So this woman went and buy a mirror in a store and come back home and hang it up in she bathroom and thing. And one evening after she bathed and then she come in front of the mirror. She said, mirror, mirror on the door, make my bust a size 44. You only hear whoop, flash, bright light. And when she looked down so, she see she busting over 44. She run and tell the husband what went on. He said, He said, well, I go and check out that mirror now. And he run in the bathroom. Go on in front of the mirror. He take off his clothes. He said, mirror, mirror on the door. Make my manhood touch the floor. You only hear whoop, flash a light. 2 leg drop off. Ladies and gentlemen, fathers, be careful, be careful. Watch all yourself. Everything is not for everybody. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have somebody coming on the stage here in a few seconds. Let me just walk off and clear the stage so the person could get space. His name is Stephen John. He's a young artist, up-and-coming artist. We love the fact that he's here with us tonight. And we'll talk with him in a little bit. But let me just clear the stage so Stephen could get a chance to come on and do his piece. It's a skit called The Life of a Vagrant. Hold on a second for him. Hey, I tell you, come out of here, boy. Move with this thing from here. Move from in front of my store. I don't want you here.
What wrong with she, boy? Them women and them feel you want them, you know. You see what has happened when the fox guy get the grapes? If you go there and see she condition, she breast long like an Indian movie. I fed up, I come in here tonight and I bounce up a man on Frederick Street, Port of Spain. I asked him for $10. He said, kneel, pray, and ask God for it. Well, I know God will work that way. So you know what I went and do? I went and thief the $10 and then asked God for forgiveness. You see where we vagrants have to go through? You see what we just have to go through? The other day, I get into an argument with 3 men in Shogunas. And them chase me all over Shogunas. So you know what I do? I went and reported to Ian Alana. If you don't know who is Ian Alana, that is the man who does wear on the 3D glasses with the set of makeup looking like he going up for Miss Universe. He start to react. It's wetting after wetting. He say, no, that is performance. He say, Mr. Man, leave them fellas alone because they rough you up. I say, wait, Mr. Alana. Just because your man rough you up doesn't mean man go rough me up. There's a difference between rough up and beat up. Rough up is what you get with handcuff. kinky style. Beat up is what I going to get death style. Here now, the other day, I bounce up a piper brethren of mine. Yeah, I just call him my co-worker because we just beg together. Well, sometimes stiff together too. Yeah, so I bounce him up and I see him with an iPhone X. I say, brethren, where you get that? He say, boy, Stefan, I thief this phone. Boy, this phone real bad. First, this phone so bad, it is take your places. And well, you know how long I want to leave Trinidad. Yeah, nah. So you know I went and do? I went and thief an iPhone X. Put it on airplane mode and wait to take off. Fed up. I'm fed up. Yeah, nah. People always tell me I had talent. They say I could be the next Uncle Ellis. So you know I went and do? I went and audition for Digicel Rising Stars. Yes, all you want to hear the song I sing? Listen. I'm just a vagrant, but I'm sexy. Living in Independence Square. I'm so high I can fly away. If you want to come and join me, feel free to come. I got room for you and your family. Oh, you can move in my mansion with a lot of intention. Oh, we can have a lot of babies with a lot of rabies. This vagrant's on fire. He's walking on fire. Yeah, you know, after all that performance, with them judges tell me if I feel this is content for talent.
Wait now. You still in front of my store? I ain't tell you to go from there, boy. Go from in front of my store, boy.
You see? She missing me. Yeah, now, she know she want all of me in all of she. But all of me wants none of she. Let me get out of here quick, yes?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you see Bacchanal? You see Bacchanal? This is Iowa stage. Only boss that's be here on Iowa stage. I want to call back Stefan because I want to ask him a couple of questions. I want to know this man getting this thing, right? I'm really happy to have him here, you know. Come back here, Stefan. Bring your mic and come. Bring your mic and come, man. I don't want you talking in mind. Social distancing now. You know how it goes. But Stefan, give me an elbow there, boy. Yeah, man. Stefan, it's a pleasure to have you here tonight. Welcome to Iowa stage. And you just hear me say, it's only who does be on the stage?
Iowa.
Hey, boy. Boss, boy.
Oh.
Oh, geez and ages. Your
Boss.
chest.
Oh, boss,
Yes, only boss that's be on the
Bosses.
stage. Stefan, we bring you here tonight because we believe you're a boss too, right? How long you in comedy now?
Since 2015, so that basically makes 6 years this year.
All right, 15 and 6.
Actually,
21 by?
5 years, sorry.
Oh, so you don't know?
No,
A lot,
5 years.
you don't know about who
January
the boss, you don't know
2015.
mathematics, you're not too good in mathematics, that's why you turn vagrant. That is what's going on, but anyways. And here now, I don't want to keep you too long, but why it is you decided to come into comedy?
Well, boy, actually, I's an actor, but comedy wasn't planned. I just heard an ad that comedians wanted, and I's also write, so I ended up taking some of my writing, made it into comedy, and just went and auditioned, doubting how to get through because I was not born to do comedy. I was born actor, so yeah, and I got through, and here I am today, and I love it.
That was an excellent choice. Excellent choice. And it's really remarkable because you did a good job, you know. And the last thing that I want to ask you, Stefan, is what advice would you give to someone who wants to get into comedy? Somebody up and coming.
Trust me. Well, my advice to you, sometimes it had the bad times and it had the good times, but you just never give up. Don't give up.
That's
I bombed I bust jokes and make people laugh. But that is apartheid. That is apartheid. So just never give up.
That's good information. Thank you so much, Stefan. We'll see you shortly again. Nice, man. Yeah, man, ladies and gentlemen. So how will you like how the thing going? As I say, it's a pleasure to have you all here. America, Canada. We have some people in Germany. We'll call their names in a while too. But then again, I will say, one night we will have viewers' night. So don't worry, we'll call all their names. Right? Nobody will be left out. Listen now. As I was saying, man does get himself in difficult situations. Right? A man going in a costume shop. He tell the clerk, he said, listen, I'm going to a costume party tonight, and I want to go as Adam. The girl watch him, she size him up, she went in the back, she come back out with a small fig leaf and she hand him it. He said, nah, bring a bigger one. She go on back in the back, she bring a next fig leaf about a medium size. He said, nah, bigger than that, man. She go on inside, she look around, she get the biggest fig leaf they have and she come back with it. And she watch him. He said, nah, man, bigger than that. She say, watch my fool. It's best you just throw it over your shoulder and go as a gas pump. That is how it does go. That is how it does go. All you know it is. So here now, this is where the table turn on all you here now. We come with a new kind of comedy for tonight, right? It's not only, we don't only talk shit, no. We just sing shit to it. And this is Iowa stage. And as I say, it's only boss that's come on the stage. So we have a boss coming on the stage here now. His name is Joseph Gibbs. Dandy man is a super key. This guy has been around for years, probably over 15 years. I have known him personally 10 years now in the art form. And he is just fantastic. And I hope you all enjoy him. He's coming on here to do Bad Girls. I hope I got it right. Joseph, is it Bad Girls? Bam. Bam. Bam is the name of the song. Bam. Not bam, bam, eh? Just bam. One bam. All right, Joseph. Let me get some bacchanal going.
Hey.
Bam! He's a wicked man. He tried to draw me in the wrong crowd. But this is all of this drink. You understand? And I straight with it. Bam to a new bar that he invite me. But when I reach, something was shocking me. It had some big man was talking girly. They say anything I want, I drinking free. But all I does drink is Hennessy. All I does drink is Hennessy. All I does drink is Hennessy. Is only hen. I see. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy. Is only hen. I see. No, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was hypnotized. Some are surround and try to drink with me. So I walk in out the bar, but looking behind me. Cause when them boy them drink and bam see. All I does drink is Hennessy. All I does drink is Hennessy. All I does drink is Hennessy. Is only hen. I see. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy. Is only hen. I see. Now I sure are leaving and Bam send it to call me. A man bend down to tie his shoes and Bam stand behind he. And the DJ run a track like time to start party. And when I look around, it's Hennessy, Hennessy. All I just drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy, is only Hen. I see. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy. When I drink is Hennessy, is only Hen. I see. All right, big up to be on the boss stage tonight. And I want more, I will give you all, yeah? Yeah, DJ? All right. Bad girls. All right, when we're ready, happy Father's Day to all the fathers that we have, and all the mothers who doing a good job as being father. Hey! I walking through a lonely track with a big bag of cocoa on my back. Some people, they always telling me inside a day, this half robbery. Well, some girls surrounding me, they say, what happened, dog? What happened, bossy? Well, on my knees when they started robbing me, I hustling some cocoa cause me ain't had no money. Cocoa is all I have, cocoa. Don't make me starve, cocoa. Please let me go. Cocoa female bandits, why they moving so? And they take me, cocoa. I wonder if it's hell or paradise. Should I feel bad or should I feel nice? She come feeling up my cocoa bag to feel the size of the cocoa I have. Then she eye open and then she corner me. I don't know if it's murder or if she freaky. Right now I in the middle of the best robbery, grabbing all my cocoa, now call police for she. Cocoa is all I have, cocoa. Don't make me starve, cocoa. Please let me go. Cocoa female bandits and you want to know, yes they take me, cocoa. And the bag bust and fall down. The amount of cocoa they getting on the ground. Some cocoa they da roll out on the grass. When they bend to pick it up, it's cocoa in their hand. Then they tired rubbing all kind of man. And they see some cocoa looking like 10 a pan. I'm fed up by the crime happening in the country. If you want my cocoa, at least take it properly. Cocoa is all I have, cocoa. Don't make me starve, cocoa. Please let me go. Cocoa female bandits, why you moving so? Yes, they take me, cocoa. Yeah, yeah.
Coco, 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 Coco on the stage. Coco on Iowa State. Well, boy, Kaiso, Kaiso, Kaiso. Right? So people, all of you here, all of them know it's comedy night on Iowa Stage. And, you know, give me a round of applause for all the artists, all the comedians, all the people who come and perform here. Give them a round of applause to me. And don't forget, continue making the donation. And the next time I come back on stage, I'll be bigging up all the people who donate. You know, so make sure you make a donation in this segment. So I ain't going to talk too long. Princess Margaret, can you come back and take over your stage for me, please? Come back and take your stage for me, please. Now.
man leave Hennessy here. Oh, come. All here is pressure, is pressure. You see Bacchanal on the Iowa stage today? And you see how the boss looking nice tonight, as usual? What do you say? Well, I can't talk for myself. They say you mustn't toot your own horn. And I really don't like horn. So me ain't want to toot nothing. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, the thing going nice. You know, unfortunately, and my bad manners, Louis is not here as yet. He's running late, and I hope that he's all right. But you know, his father, look, you see, the man make a lie out of me. Look, the man rich man. That is the man self. I'm happy to see him because I was now going to say, I hope he gets here safely. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bacchanal continues. The Bacchanal continues. Listen, all you know, the bar is going to open tomorrow. So you know, people just waiting. They can't wait. They're anxious. As I was coming down here this evening, I stopped because I see a friend of mine sit down by a bar. Sit down there looking sad, sad, sad. I said, what happened, boy? You're looking like you have troubles. He said, yeah, girl, what I go do? He said, you know, I always thought of drowning my sorrows. I said, serious? I said, so what you plan to do, drink it away? He said, nah, I just could never get my wife to go swimming. I could understand that. What is really taking place in this? Here now, Trinidad and easy, you know. And let me tell you something. Woman strange to the man, you know. And woman has get fed up a man. This woman called the police station and tell them she husband missing. The police come down by she to get some information. They say, okay, ma'am, could you describe him for us? She said, well, he's 6'2". He has blonde hair, and he has a terrific smile. You know, a smile that does make everybody love him. People that just love him. That's why I worried, you know, because people that just love him because they smile. The police say, all right, okay, no problem. They walk across by the neighbor to confirm the information she just gave them. The neighbor said, I don't know why she does lie so. That man is 5'2". He ain't have no blonde hair, his nigga hair he have, like everybody else, right? And what smile? The man will be frowning all over the place, have a set of bad ways. When the police gone, the neighbor walk across. She said, here now, why does you lie to the police? Why you give them that kind of bad information about your husband? She said, listen to me. Not because I call and make the report him missing, that means I want him to come back. Listen, his Father's Day, I don't want to bad talk nobody, and I don't want nobody letting go their husband. Or don't do that. This is Iowa Stage, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Comedy Cook-Up. And we have our next star, the man himself, Mr. Louis Antoine. Where are you, sir? Are you ready? All right, we're missing him on the stage here, no? I'm missing him because, you know, they say you must always have a thorn next year so your rosebuds could shine. All right, I ain't want to say them kind of thing tonight. Anyways, we have coming back on the stage here now to mash up the Iowa stage again. Stefan John, coming on stage to do our next piece called She Leave Me.
She leave me. She leave me. Again. She want me. Yeah, nah. She says she want a real man. But most parts are she not even real. She nails fake. She bottom used to be belly fat. She wearing push-up bra, and it didn't even have nothing to push up. The hair not even real. It's Brazilian to be exact. I spent $1,500 on Brazilian weave for that woman, and she expect to wear it only once? No, darling. You had to wear that here till it become a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Fed up woman again. I give she money. Eh? She always complaining, quarreling, always quarreling. Lord, I kind of glad she leave too, so I won't have to go through that. Eh? The money never enough. You get she money for grocery, she running by Pennywise. Pennywise this, Pennywise that, Pennywise so, and the still can't fix she face. I fed up, you know. Here now. For we anniversary, I take that woman to the Hyatt. If you see the plate, if you see the settings, if you see the chair, the table, the knife and fork, if you see the food, man, I dive in and start to eat. She say, wait, honey. Your custom praying home before you eat. How you ain't doing that here? I say, because here the chef could cook. I fed up. You know, after we done leave the restaurant, we went to Miss anniversary, so you know we had to get in, take a chug there, take a chug here. Yes, so I gone in. After we done do we business, 1 hour after, she tell me she hungry. Well, I ain't had nothing home to eat because, like I say, you give she money, she only running by Pennywise, so we eating makeup and thing. Yes, so I went in my cupboard and the only thing I have is ramen. So I make that for she and I carry it to give she. She watch man stoops and she tell me, but how everything is 3 minutes with you, so? I fed up. I real fed up here now. Here now. I go in and call she. Hand me my phone there. Because I real missing she. I real missing she. Yeah. Hello, baby. I real missing you, girl. Come home now. I'm missing you, darling. What you mean you don't want me? Can't leave me alone. I go dead without you. I need you, darling. What? Baby, hello? She hang up. You see me, I'm moving out. I go in and move out, clear up my apartment and move out. So if all you're looking for me, I'll be on number 21 Buller Street.
Oh my God. Ollie, what kind of madness going on here tonight? What kind of madness is this taking place here? Eh? You hear where this man going? But anyway, that's just down the street, he not far to go. I sure you know where the street is. hey, let me tell you. I tell all you know, it's only bosses come out here on Iowa stage. This is the comedy, Trinbago comedy cook-up. And comedy is what you're going to get if it's comedy you want. So we bring him back with Starboy on stage again. Joseph Gibbs, Dandy Man, coming to give all you another hard one. Oh no, boy. Like the next star finally finding a way to come here on the stage. They almost lock him out. He coming. Let me see this.
Hey. Hey, good night, Margaret. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Louis.
Hey, good night, everybody. Only are late. I'm sorry you're late. But only other excuse me because today is Father's Day and he's a father. Yeah, he's a father.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, Louis,
I wasn't even joking.
Louis, before you go any further, I just want to say I'm really happy that you're here and here safely. I hope you had a wonderful day today. What, they cook good food for you and thing, Louis?
Girl, nobody in cook me eat yet for the entire day.
What the hell is this, boy? I cook doctor there, you could have called me, boy.
It was roast?
No, look, anyways, boy, take the floor, eh? Are you a stage, boy? Are you a stage?
Earlier, I reach here, no reach here, and thing, and no reach here, and all the other excuse me that I late and thing. What happened is I was coming on the road, right? I passed through St. Anne's, and when I coming on the road, as I reach in front of the madhouse, It's because I get a flat tire. And I done running late already, and I get a flat tire. So I say, okay, you know what? They'll come out and change that. So I come out, I jack up the car, I take off the hubcap, I rest it on the side of the road, right? I take off the four-wheel nut, and I rest it on top of the hubcap. And as I go and take off the wheel, a car pass, smash the edge of my hubcap, and all the four nuts fly in the bush and lost. So I stand up there, half an hour, I looking half an hour. I looking for my nuts and I can't find it. And a madman behind the gate in the madhouse stand up watching me so. When he can't take it no more, he say, you. I say, me say, yeah, you. He said, why you don't take off one nut from each of the three wheels, put all of them on this, so all of them got three, and tomorrow when stores open, you buy 4 and replace them. I said, but is that a damn good idea? I said, and what you doing inside there? He said, I'm mad, meaning no ass. People, I think for it. I have so much thing for it. But right now, I want to give other people a chance to come and do the thing. Or let's get them fellas earlier. Or let's see the kind of people we working with. Stefan John. Right? Give me a little thing for Stefan John. Stefan John. Right? We have Yusuf Dandyman Gibbs. And that's the man I'm going to bring to the stage right now. Ladies and gentlemen, oh shucks. Well, no, it's not like, okay, well. People in TV land, put your hands together, make some noise for Yusuf Gibbs. Well, we supposed to make noise, and we don't have a thing to go, hey, you reach.
This Chinese girl I invited for some tea, but I did not know she had a twin sister. Well, the next one come, I only planned for one. Could only buy 2 tea, one for she and one for me. I went and pee, then come back to she. Guess what I see? Them drink the 2 tea. Anytime them come now is 2 tea. When them come the plan is 2 tea. Once them come I order 2 tea. In Trinidad have plenty 2 tea. Bow! 2 tea, bow! 2 tea, bow! 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 2 tea. Once them come by me, all them getting is 2 tea. Hey! 2 tea, 2 tea. Them thought would be advantage when them coming by me. Them don't know this old man I could share 2 tea. And they watch the tea as it brewing in the pot. Them don't know old man capable still leg shot. She want to come by me, then sister come quickly. I know that them so greedy, them will drink the 2 tea. Anytime them come now is 2 tea. When them come the plan is 2 tea. Once them come I order 2 tea. In Trinidad have plenty 2 tea. Bow! 2 tea, bow! 2 tea, bow! 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 2 tea. Once them come by me, all them getting is 2 tea. I thought that way that run them, but them coming back for more. Them that know this soul man that may have it hardcore. Back in my days, only one girl that is true. Well, now I'm modernized, now I taking 2. She want to come back, sister then agree with she. They say in Trinidad we have the best 2 tea. Anytime them come now is 2 tea. When them come the plan is 2 tea. Once them come I order 2 tea. In Trinidad have plenty. Bow! 2 tea, bow! 2 tea, bow! 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 come by me, all them getting is duty. Hey!
Well, all you see the kind of thing going on in this place tonight. Watch now. I don't even know if I could still drink tea. I'm off for two. Here now. Thing just running smooth and nice here tonight. I love it. I love it. And you know, it's our vibes, it's our vibes, it's our vibes. I'm feeling all your energy outside there. I know all you enjoying the show. All you give us some, all your comments as usual. You know, this thing nice, it's nice. This year is Iowa Stage. I am Princess Margaret.
And I just call me Louis Antoine all here. Louis Antoine, yeah.
Two bosses on the boss
Stage.
that is what we're talking about.
Margaret, you ever had two tea? I drink coffee, I drink one. I drink like tea, I drink one. You ever had two tea?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
You're not having two tea?
I ain't nothing to excess.
Margaret, you know, at a pad night, one time, the man carried me.
Just now, Louis, there's a cat here on you there?
No, I have no cat.
His father's there, like, you sure it's true and you have what you're incoming? Cat here on the man.
And I know pull out this, sir. So our partner and the man insists I had to eat in this particular restaurant. He said, boy, I went to this restaurant. He said, this is a real nice restaurant. He says, a new restaurant open. He said, this is a restaurant with class. He said, watch, man. He said, boy, I telling everybody about this restaurant. He said, you see this restaurant I carry. He said, I so believe in this restaurant that I paying for everything you want to eat. I say, all right. So we go in the restaurant. We sit down. If you see, from time you come out the vehicle and you watch the restaurant, it's decor. When you go inside, you see architecture. When you taste the food, everything right. So he said, I say, yeah, boy, this is really a nice restaurant. He go on, he say, I come in there, I go and pee. Man go on to pee. I find him come back, but I say it's a nice restaurant. So when you go in a restroom to pee, you don't want to go in and come out. You go take your time. You want to enjoy the ambience. Yeah, the man come back half an hour after. Yeah, let me go from here. I say, what happened? I still eating. I enjoying the restaurant here. But let me go from here. Me see this restaurant. Me like this restaurant. He said, I not ever come back here. I hate this restaurant. I said, but what do you mean you hate this restaurant? You bring me here. You know, tell me this is the best restaurant. You really like this restaurant. Real nice. He said, but I know going in the toilet there to pee. He said, a man put a gun to my head and tell me if I don't give him some head, he gonna shoot me in my face. I said, what you do? He said, you hear any blasted gunshots?
Well, Louis, you know, strange enough, it seems as though bars have problems with the toilet, yeah? Like toilet is a problem wherever you go, anytime you're on the outside. Here now, I see this young woman come up by a bar. I sit down there drinking my little alcohol and thing.
Where you was
She come
drinking?
up.
Where you was drinking though?
Don't study that, it wasn't tutti.
Okay,
I was drinking something. Anyway, I see the young lady come up and she was looking sexy, eh? I know you want to say like me, but you know my husband downstairs.
know.
All right, and we're on TV now. Anyway, she come up, sexy, sexy, sexy. And she lean over the bar and she call the bartender. She said, here now, you is the boss? And she touching him on the ears. He said, no. She said, the boss here? She started to play with his face. He said, yes. He in the back, but in a meeting. She said, eh. She started to run her finger all in his hair. She stick 2 fingers inside her mouth and thing. She said, well, I want you to give him a message from me. You could do that? He said, yeah, man, anything for you. She take the finger again, she pass it across his lip. She rub she hand. She said, tell him that the toilet have no toilet paper.
No, man.
Yeah, boy, that's the kind of thing. Toilets is a problem, boy.
No, man. Yeah, I know, you know what else is a problem? Margaret, now, you know, today I talked to my brother for the first time in years, right? My brother
Yes.
out in the United States, Scotsman, if you're listening this, I'm shouting out, Happy Father's Day. And not just the Scotsman, you know, but we get into the other part just now. But Scotsman, I want to say Happy Father's Day to you.
Happy Father's Day,
Yeah,
Scotsman.
my brother was like a father to me in the sense that if it wasn't for he, I wouldn't be a certain way, you know. Yeah, he keep me on a straight and
And he bring you this way?
yeah, well, you should have seen how that turn out.
Oh, Scotsy boy.
So he was telling me, he said, Louis, why you don't married? I said, married who? Hey, I don't know somebody. I said, but why? So he said, just married because people that's married and thing. Now, I see he married before and it didn't go so good. It didn't go so good now, but it didn't work out. So I say, well, you know, if you married and thing, you teach me what you know, so then I know what you know, so I might end up doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying, right? That kind of way. So anyhow, I decide one time, you know what, let me just try this married thing. I got married, right? So I meet a woman and we decide, all right, we got married and thing and all of that and everything going nice. And a day I go on by she because she called me and say, you know, she sister called me and say, hey, I need you to come and help me work on the wedding invitations. I say, well, no problem. So when I reach there, she sister have on the short skirt.
Trouble.
And she sister watching my kind of way, but I playing like me and see. So then she sister say, you know, how long I watching you? And before you married my sister, I want to touch you once. I want to touch you one time before you married my sister. Man, she say, if you're interested, I'm going upstairs. And she walking up the stairs. And you know she not have on nothing under that skirt and she going up the stairs and I say, oh my God. Man, I get up from the chair I was sitting on. I run out the house. I run through the front door. I run down the driveway. I run up to my car. When I reach my car, she mother, father, my fiance, everybody there. She father walk up to me, he shake man. He say, see you? He said, you is a good man. He said, you run away from temptation. He said, you could marry any one of my daughter any day.
Don't make joke.
He mother said, but you could have damaged yourself. You're married and just now. Why you run to all that speed? Be you go in. I said, well, my condoms in the glove compartment.
Scotsy, you hear that, right? All right, boy. Louis boy, strange things has happened. Strange things has happened. Man has caused things up on himself too. I talking about that whole night. Here now. A man was on the beach. The man naked. All he had was a newspaper in front of him. Right in front of the chair. A little girl walk up to him. She said, where's that behind that newspaper? He said, that is a bird. Mind your own business. Move from here. Little girl stoops and she walk off. My boy lie down on the beach and he fall asleep. When he get up a few hours, he look around. He saw a ball. A doctor run in the room. He said, what the hell going on here? Where is? The doctor said, well, you're in the hospital. You're in the hospital. Calm yourself. He said, in the hospital? How I reach here? He said, well, somebody called. They said that you had a problem. Something was wrong with you. You had an emergency. The ambulance people pick you up and they bring you here. The man in serious pain. The man say, but what emergency I had? What it is went wrong? The doctor say, we're not sure. He say, do you remember what it has happened to you while he was out there? He said, well, no, all I know I fall asleep. He said, I talked to a little girl, she was bothering me all the time, and I talked to she, and then I went and sleep. They say, oh. So the doctor said, hey, what? We'll send somebody down on the beach to see if they're finding the little girl, and if she could tell you what it has happened to you, just in case. So they send somebody down and they find she was right there sitting down on the beach playing with her little ball and thing. They say, little girl, do you remember the nice gentleman you spoke with here this afternoon? She said, yes. The man with the bird? They say, he had a bird? Yes. They say, you know what happened to him? She said, well, yes. He went and sleep, and I put my hand and started to play with the bird. And you know that damn bird spit on me? Well, I wring eggs and a setting us on fire. Louis.
That is a terrible little
Louis, this is Iowa stage boy, only boss has be here.
Are you seeing that? But you see children, like the thing with children. Children is that thing you had to, yeah. Children you just had to take with a pinch of salt. Children you had to know you're dealing with them. Because I set a children in school and teacher decided, you know, let me teach all the different senses. So first day she teach them touch. Close all the eyes, she blindfold them. What this touch like, what this feel like, and they touch different things, and it's soft and it's rough and it's whatever, and cool. And the next day she teach them sight. She say, well, all they know this one, but she show them different things, and yes, they understand sight. And the third day she give them hearing and thing, and they went through all of that. And then the fourth day she decided, I'm gonna get them taste. So she blindfold them again, and she say she give them something to taste. She say, well, they taste this. What is this? Try and taste it. Say, it's strawberry. She say, very good. That is strawberry. She give them something else again to taste that. They taste it. Very good. That is chocolate. Very good. That is chocolate. Then she do so she decided, you know what, let me get them some honey. So she give them some honey. She say, all they taste that. All of them taste it. You know, none of them children can't figure out that taste honey. None of them children. So she decided to give them a clue. She say, what your mother does call your father? A little boy spit. People, all they doing that is big ass.
Looks good. Louis, all you need, listen. I had to get your line up with that because as you're talking, you're studying the last thing what Stefan John said when he come off the stage, but he was going on Bulla Street. Here now, man, some strange things that's happening, you know. Strange.
This man jumped dead serious like.
Strange things that's happening. Only like this man and me laughing on this people's stage on Iowa State. We're over this.
Don't let your husband see your whole.
Anywho.
Your feelings are one-sided thing.
Oh,
like,
God,
you know, it's a
oh,
love
God.
both ways.
You know.
And I know
Anyway.
he watching this shit.
He watching. He always watching. Good night, honey.
I was here.
Oh God, it's
on
not big
this
ass,
side.
it's honey. Right.
Yeah, Mark, bring it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen. 2 men and a woman. Was
2 men and 1 woman.
and 1 woman, right? Oh God, yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, yeah.
You know English good boy.
Yeah.
You catch me there, no?
It's primary
Never
school.
thought so, no?
I went up to primary school.
Oh God. Anywho, yeah, 2 men and a woman. The only 3 survivors from on a cruise ship, right? Ship sink and thing. When they do so, they see a little island, they swim across and thing. They realize nobody else on the island. It's just the 3 of them. After 2 weeks, the man climb up a cliff, a hill, and she jump off, kill herself. She
After
was
2
feeling
weeks.
shame. First, she was feeling shame for what she was doing. Man, 2 weeks passed. The men and them buried the woman because they was feeling shame for what they was doing. You know. That's a wrong song.
What all you laughing at?
That's a wrong song. That's a wrong song. But anyway, 2 weeks later, they dig up the lady because 2 of them was feeling shame for what they was doing. And you could laugh for that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Iowa Stage and this is Trinbago Comedy Cook-Up. Mashing up the place all you're here now.
I still try to figure it out. I still try to figure it out. Hey, all the listener, Father's Day, right? Father's Day. I know my children will be viewing and thing. I want to say to my children, good night. I love all you forever. I love all you to death. Joshua Antoine, Kessie Antoine, Ty Antoine. Yeah, the loves of my life. And mind you, not just my children that I conceived, but also my children that I didn't, you know, which I have some of them children I didn't conceive, but love with that kind of passion. You understand? For men nowadays, well, I don't want to keep you from saying what you had to say, but
No, you go ahead.
right. So to the men nowadays, I want to understand that being a father is not about being a father doesn't necessarily mean that you help conceive a child or something like that, you know. Being a father is how you deal with people. It could be a neighbor, it could be a stranger. It's just how you deal with them children in the guiding, which is what men supposed to do, you know. Guide them, teach them strength, teach them love.
Yeah.
And
That's
love.
true.
Love is very important. With love, you will go very far, very far.
All
love,
things
love.
are possible.
Yeah, just that, you know. You have something to say to the
No,
fathers?
that's it. I opened and I thank the fathers. You know, I bless them. I wish them Godspeed. You know, and I was really talking about, you know, how good it is for a man to have children, you know, or a child. It's an amazing thing. If you know, because to go through the world, you come here, most people, that's what they want. They want to, you know, bring a life here so that they have somebody to follow in their footsteps,
Well, actually,
somebody to
God
carry
put you
on.
for that thing.
Well, yeah, exactly.
People here,
you
you
know?
see all you go forward and multiply.
Yeah.
He didn't create all that court where you had to pay maintenance and thing, and he just say
That
go
is
forth
all
and
your
multiply.
That's what it's for. Anyways,
That is what I was doing. I was just multiplying. I didn't know it would have reached
What, but-
all of this.
yeah,
you
went
sh-
a good distance.
You
I
should
even
have
think,
put that in
man.
the New Testament so I'd find, you know, well, hey, boy, you gotta pay. Where's the boss himself, though?
Exactly. Where's the
Mr.
boss?
Iowa George.
We calling you out on the
we
stage.
need, hey, he inside. This is another father, one, yeah? This is another father. The boss.
I am here.
Take this. Let me get the other mic. Iowa, let me ask you a question.
You trying to question me? Eh?
Trying to put you in your place.
Check. Push it up and check. Yes.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
cool. He's a up pusher, you see.
All right. Not only that, it's good that you didn't know what to do with this thing in front of your mouth, because that would not look good if you was a professional.
Yeah, I tell you.
It means that he didn't push up on Father's Day.
No.
Iowa, no, listen, no, you don't get no joke, because this is your chance here now, boy. I go and put you on the spot right now. You cannot be the host and be the everything of a comedy show and not stand up here and not give a joke. So Iowa, this is your stage. It's Father's Day. Give me a joke. The people out there begging, they want to hear Iowa.
I love this. Take the floor. Get him man and clap for that now, man. Get him man and clap.
I
The
support
boss.
you in the back.
Well, given a soca artist who are accustomed singing about water to do a comedian, that is a very big joke. That's a big joke.
You see the kind
Because
of
one
short
thing I just tell everybody on this stage, one thing I know is my place. Right?
Yes.
And
You saw
my
that man
place,
ahead?
I am not a comedian, so I'm not even trying to give no joke. I'm not trying to put myself in a position that I'm not accustomed
But
to.
Iowa, just last
That
week
is a
you
joke.
saying you're getting into the comedy thing. No, not the comedy thing. How we call the thing? The man so disrespectful. He called the thing the joke thing. Yeah. I get into this joke thing.
But I'm learning. because
And he
every
did well
night-
last
every
week, you
night,
know.
Every night I'm watching all and I say,
Yeah.
but listen, I will give them another 2 weeks. I will learn to do this thing.
All
just
right
like
then. Well, we checking you back next week then, or the following week.
I will tell you when.
All right then. We're looking out for it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Have a good night. All who's out, have a safe journey home, and we hope you will be viewing again next week. Thank you all. Good
Yeah,
night.
but we ain't gone yet, but we just have to let you know. Just remember, every Sunday there will always be comedian right here. And this Friday, we will have Calypso night. That is Lady Wonder and Sherlyn, Hendrickson. They will be doing Calypso on Friday night. And we also will have on Friday night, before the Calypso start, we'll have half an hour of merchant music. Olia, that is going to be the greatest experience all you're going to have. Because Merchant was one of the greatest writers of Calypso
true.
Exactly.
ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah, that. I
So
support
half
that.
an hour of full merchant music
Straight.
on the Friday night. And on the Saturday night, we're going to have Miami Carnival big launch right here on Iowa stage.
All right.
Performance from Nyla Blackman, 5-Star Akil, myself, Iowa George, of course.
Only stars and bosses be on
And
the
Lava Man
stage.
from Grenada. Then we have the guy who's saying that big tune from Grenada again, you know,
Mr. Killer, Baby
no, not Baby, the horn
What I
tune.
do wrong again, Lord?
That is the tune, right?
Tell me what I do
Right, then
wrong
we have
again.
Mandela Links
Gotta put a
right
little
here.
chord
And
to it.
we also going to be having an artist from Jamaica.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Surprise?
Surprise? No, it's not a surprise. You understand? A very big artist from Jamaica is going to be right
Because there's only stars and bosses beyond Iowa stage.
here. Right? And look out for a lot of artists coming to Iowa stage. You understand? So Vegas is the artist from Jamaica. He's going to be right here on Iowa stage.
Yeah, man,
I'm
Vegas.
sure everybody know Vegas, right?
Yes, man.
He's going to be here on Saturday night on Iowa stage, right? And don't forget, Sunday is going to be comedian. So thanks to everybody who made a contribution for the week. I want to say thank you very much. And we have to leave now. And don't forget, Thursday, be here for Pan. It's going to be the Pan Twins from Despas. So Despas all over be outside. The Pan Twins is going to be here on Pan night. And don't forget, Calypso, and we go on and on and on and on and on. So we say thank you.
Thank you.
We love all
very
you.
much.
Good night.
Love all you. Love you.
Come, stand up on the right hand side of the father. You is who?
I come to help your co-host.
You come to,
I come to help your co-host.
I want no I want no help.
So it only take one person to do that?
Yes.
So what you still doing there? Go in the back and tell them?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap it.
Somebody in the back there now telling me how they must call immigration to send me back home. But immigration can't send me back home. I come here since I was small. And I tell my father I didn't want to go in. I said, Daddy, I don't want to go. I want to stay. He said, boy, just push him out and keep on swimming. When I first come here, nobody didn't want to play with me. Everybody used to call me ugly. So I get so fed up of people calling me ugly that at time I was going to kill myself. I went up on top of a building and I was going to jump. And they sent up a priest to talk to me. The priest said, son, why you want to kill yourself? I said, Father, I'm too ugly. He said, nobody can be that ugly that they have to kill themselves. Turn around, let me see your face. I said, no, Father. He said, turn around, let me see your face. I said, no, Father. He said, turn around. I turn around. He take one look at my face and say, on your mark, get set. But I always know I was going to be something big in life, like an astronaut, because when I was going to school, my teacher used to tell me I only taking up space. So when I get big, I write NASA and I volunteer me and my partner to go to the sun. So we give the first two people to ever walk on the sun. My partner said, boy, you're stupid or what? We can't go to the sun. I said, why, you afraid of heights? He said, boy, the sun hot, we're going to fly. I said, you feel like stupid or what? I know that. That is why I tell them we're going in the night. while I was waiting for NASA to write my back, I was working, I was unemployed, and oh yes, I didn't have a job either. And I needed some money so bad that I had to turn to a life of crime. I'm sorry, but all they now looking at a criminal. First place I robbed is an MTA bus. I walk in the bus, I say, wait, this is a ticket. Give me all of the money. I didn't know how much money all was going to give me. So I didn't walk with a bag. But if somebody can lend my bag, I can bring it back for all your place. And now everybody started to watch me and laugh like if I'm joking. Well, I didn't want to hurt nobody, so I cut myself to show them I'm serious. I didn't get no money, but I get about 10 stitches. After that, I went to burglarize a house in Canastri. When the bus dropped me off by the house, it was 10 o'clock, and the people was up there watching TV or something. So I leave and I come back 10:05. You know the people still up? So I leave again and I come back 12 o'clock. When I reach back, I see the whole place in dark and everybody sleeping. So I sneak over the back fence. I sneak around to the front. I sneak up to the front door and I ring the bell. A man come outside, I say, good night, sir. I was here earlier. Around 10 o'clock, but I didn't want all it to catch me burglarizing all your house. So I come back. I don't know how to pick lock. I was wondering if you could open the door for my place. But up here wasn't the only place I robbed. No, man, I robbed a place in Trinidad. When I was in Trinidad, I went to rob a man around the savannah. So he was making laps around the savannah. And I find a nice dark spot back tree and I hide. But he was moving so fast, I had to tell him one word every time he passed. This is a fix up. Come on. Yeah, money, please.